Hey guys, so it's just me checking in for my nightly video. It's about, I think, close to 7 o'clock here in Rolla, Missouri, and really cool afternoon. It's starting to spit on me. I don't think it's going to rain real hard, but it's starting to spit on me, but I wanted to come outside. I like to do my videos outside. First off, so you all know, I have a place to stay tonight, and wait till you hear where. It's so very, very cool, I think. But I got invited, and I got to enjoy after Chief got me to Rolla and got some errands run at Walmart. I was invited to a barbecue for the director of the diversity program here at at Missouri Science and Tech, a really high-end school, just brilliant kids. And it was so neat to sit back at this social gathering, kind of like a barbecue, and just see, young kids these days really do get a bad rap, and in some cases it might be deserved with social media and the fact that we glorify reality TV and teen moms and this other crazy stuff that you kind of get caught up. I guess that stuff sells advertising on MTV, but you kind of start to think that the whole younger generation is like that, and no, let me tell you, it's certainly not. From Elizabeth and Neil's kids that one just is in the Air Force, one just got out of the Air Force, to their junior in high school that wants to go to Navy ROTC and be a marine biologist, and to these folks that we saw today. And I tried to take as many videos and give a perspective as I could. These kids, I sat back 50 feet away. Not a lot of them engaged with me. I'm some 50-year-old man on a day before a college campus starts, but these are young kids that have focus and aim and aspirations and intelligence, and to see them all in a social atmosphere, there was no yelling, there was no dysfunction, there was no phones out. It was people communicating verbally. It restored my faith in the younger generation, and it was really a beautiful thing to watch. So I thank Elizabeth for inviting me. And then so the really cool thing is that we get later in the evening, didn't have a place per se, and sometimes I got to kind of scout out. Am I going to try to do it on the ground outside? Am I going to try to get a motel room somewhere? Will one of my followers kind of hear me and ask if I'm okay, and like Margie did and said, hey, I'm going to get your room tonight? Well, it wasn't necessary, because Neil made a few phone calls and he's actually got me set up in a vacant dorm room. So I'm in room 423 of the Jefferson Hall at the dorm on the campus, and it's really cool to kind of relive my youth and get back to a college dorm. It's great that they did that for me. I appreciate it so much. And it was funny, as I got up to the 4th floor, there's this community room, and there's just a ton of kids in there, ton of young adults, and not kids, young adults in there. And I figured, let me go at least explain to them why this old man is walking around their hall, in case they kind of get spooked out and think they're being narked or something. And it's funny, I went into the room, and there's, on the left side, as I'm making my way over here, is a table board game, and I'm sure it's a board game that requires intelligence at a level I'm not capable of, and understanding that I'm not capable of. I'm good at pressing the thing down on trouble and watching the dice spin and moving 6 spaces. That's the level of my board game ability. And then on the right side of the room over here was the video gamers, and I got in and I kind of said, hey guys, just so you know, and the board gamers all looked up and gave me their attention for a good 30 seconds, and heard what I was doing, and most of them were kind of really, hey, that's really cool, man. The video gamers, they didn't even acknowledge my existence. What was refreshing about that is I just feel like I was home again, talking to my kids and not even being, paid attention to. So I stepped outside. I like the fresh air. I wanted to kind of do an outdoor video and let you guys know. You can probably see this highway behind me. So anyway, guys, thank you so very much for today. It was refreshing to see. Thank you for letting me be a part of it, Elizabeth. Thanks for inviting me. To the community and the students at S&T, thanks for putting up with me and having me dragging around here, asking you random questions. Really appreciate it. Can't wait to make it part of the journey and part of the book. Can't wait to kind of just crash in the dorm room tonight. I found out I'm going to be in a fantasy football league next Sunday with Scott, so I picked up a magazine today. So if I'm going to go back to school, I might as well go back to school tonight and study my fantasy football, because I'm not studying, the effects of global warming on the economy, or the environment rather, and stuff like that. So I'll do my own studying tonight. My kids are about an hour from home after their long week of vacation, so I spoke with them and they're all good. And kind of that's where I'm at, guys. So thanks for following. I love y'all. To those that want to know, I'm in St. Robert. My goal is St. Robert tomorrow. That highway back over here to St. Robert's about 27 miles, which, just so you know, is not just a little bit. That's quite a bit out of my range. So I'm going to do the best I can. I'm not going to kill myself physically over this here. And but you know what? God and the people and humanity has been just stepping up for me the whole way. So I'm sure somehow, some way, something will take care of itself. It just seems to happen every day, from the Annalees to the Chiefs to the Jimmy West to the Elizabeths of the world. It's just been the Gary Miller just said nice thing. I mean, I can go on and on and on, and the book will. Guys, it's just going to be great. But I love you all. This country has taken me in and just made an everyday guy feel like he's a part of a giant family, and I can't thank you enough for that. So have a good night. I love you all. I got a place to stay. The night's going to be pretty quiet, I assure you. You know, who knows? Maybe it won't be. Who knows? I can't predict this stuff. But the morning will tell you, the morning video will tell you what that's about. So I'm on my way to St. Robert tomorrow. I'm going to do the best I can to get there. If you know anybody out that way, if you see me I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a rural route of Route 66 or if I'm going to be on the highway. I'm not sure. Some days the highway is the most direct way and the quickest and best way for me. But if you see me, you know, give me a wave, give me a honk. I really appreciate it and love it. And Central Missouri has been nothing but spectacular to me. So thank you guys, from my family and myself, from the bottom of my heart. I love you and have a great night.